What's a dinosaur? How do you know? Are these critters flying around that lack feathers dinosaurs? How about the creatures that are swimming in the sea, like mosasaurs, plesiosaurs, ichthyosaurs, and the like? Well, there's some short, simple tricks that you can do to know immediately if something's a dinosaur. The simplest is if its legs are sprawled to the side, like a crocodile, a lizard, a dimetrodon, not a dinosaur. All dinosaurs had their legs directly under their bodies. They walked on pillars. That let sauropods get really long. Walking on pillars is helpful. That lets predators run really fast. Pillars are helpful. So you go to an exhibit, it's flying in the sky, not a dinosaur. If it's swimming in the water, not a dinosaur. If it's got legs to the side, like a dimetrodon, an Adaphosaurus, an Eriops, not a dinosaur. Now, there are lots of scientific things that make something a dinosaur. And I'm going to show you this real quick here in this skull. What we have here is Mighty Majungasaurus. And dinosaurs have the eye right here. Got to have an eye. And this big hole called the antorbital fenestra, which means in front of the eye. This is another way you know it's a dinosaur. Because all of the other animals don't have this hole in front of the eye. And in dinosaurs like some ceratopsians and ankylosaurs, where you say, but Dr. BC, there's no hole there. There is in the embryos and there is in their ancestors. They secondarily lost it. Evolution can be tricky that way. But this big hole in front, look at a crocodile skull. No big hole in the front. So another quick way. There's some more technical ways, some tricks in the ankles and wrist bones. But we're not going to get into that here. I want you to be able to walk into a museum and amaze your friends and family, your children and relatives, and say, not a dinosaur, 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 not a dinosaur, and rattle them off just by virtue of looking at the limb position to the side, not dinosaur, straight up and down underneath it, dinosaur. And if you see the skeletons, which you often see in museums, find the eye, and if it's got a big hole, and here's the nose, they all have noses, that's a dinosaur too. With those two quick tips, you can get 95% of all museum specimens identified like that. I'm Dr. Brian Curtis with Fossil Crate saying thank you kindly. Adios.